And welcome back to W Radio Show.
Hello out there.
I'm Richie King, bad man of comedy, here with
Yes.
my compadre.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do some silly stuff tonight because we're just a couple silly old men.
That's just what we do.
Thank you all for tuning in to W Entertainment Network. We got a good show lined up. We got a couple shows left until our break coming up. The last Tuesday of November is it until January for us, unless we have a Christmas special. And we're working on talking about that. If we don't have one, that's fine. You will not see us again until January. As far as I know, he's going to return. Devil Doc said he's going to return. We're going to have some good guests lined up, start coming out of the shoot and going on. Our last show, we have an expiring, not expiring as in dying, but aspiring rock and roll star coming on. The last show, I will not tell you his name. Tune in to see who that is. He's going to be our last show, the 28th. Okay. Our last show. He's going to be on with us, talk about the ins and outs of rock and roll music, all music for in general. So stay tuned for that. We got, what is it? We want to show you all what is it after I get my rant out of the way. Okay.
Okay, get the rant out of the way. Let's do.
Remember, guys, some people believe rules of thee.
Rules of thee.
Okay. Our government, for example, they tell you to do it, but they don't have to do it. Got a neighbor who believes the same thing. Okay. He don't want nobody on his land shooting no type of deer. He won't let you, if you shoot a deer on your land that goes over to him, he won't let you get it. But he was caught poaching deer off other people's land.
Well,
I'm just saying. And this neck of the woods, that's a federal offense. Okay.
Yeah. Don't be doing
not
that.
Not saying to get violent. I'm just saying it's cause for,
for a serious discussion.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So,
very serious.
Get along with your neighbors. Everybody get along. Well, with neighbors.
Come on.
We got a short time on this planet.
Show that brotherly love.
And you got to agree, we got a short time on this planet.
Yes.
We got to get things going. Okay. We really do. We just got to be kind to each other. There's just too much crap. You know, elections are coming up. That's a big thing. Go out and vote. If you ain't already voted, got another one coming up. Make your mind up who you're going to vote for. And I'm telling you, I'm sorry, but from now until next November, you got one whole calendar year.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Of nothing but crap.
And do your homework.
Okay. This guy crap's different than me. I don't crap. My crap don't smell. All the crap smell and all look alike.
No.
Okay.
I just got something I want to throw out there for an itsy bitsy teeny weeny little rant. Just a little one here.
Go ahead.
Election year. Okay. Listen. Don't sit back and complain how the election turned out if you didn't go vote. In the barbershop, last election, a guy was complaining that the election didn't turn out the way he wanted. And I said, well, did you go vote? No, I never vote. What good's it do? Well, then don't sit around and complain about it. Okay, now I'm done with my rant.
Unfortunately, that's the way a lot of people think.
Yeah, really.
Because
it is.
It's last
sad.
election. Yeah. Last election. And here, I got to counter that. I never used to vote until Trump came in office. And people say, well, you didn't vote, you didn't have an opinion. I didn't vote for that garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. You know, a lot of times there ain't nothing worth voting for. But the sentiment is this.
Yeah.
If you're not part of the problem, don't be part of the, if you're not part of the solution, don't be part of the problem.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's trying to go on.
And your vote does count. Believe it or not, it really does.
It does. Russia likes your vote.
Yeah. For what it's worth, department, file that away. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
I think it's Carl. Carl, how you doing, Carl? How you doing, brother? My wife. Hello, guys. And she used that term lightly with us. Yeah, guys. Guys got something to announce. I've got an awesome show coming up in my hometown.
Oh, it looks like
Jamesport, Missouri. It's a doubleheader, that guys. I got a show at 6 and a show at 8. 6 is a clean comedians are going to be on there telling some nice, jokes without all the innuendo and things like that. 8 o'clock. Hey, we unleash the hounds. Okay.
Yep.
You can come to either one, come to both, whatever. Right. It's in Jamesport, Missouri. 3 famous people come out of Jamesport, Missouri. Martha Scott, who was Moses' mom in the 10 Commandments. She's even buried there. Fog Allen. He's one of the sports figure coaches there is around. Allen Fieldhouse, the Jayhawks are named after him. Fieldhouse after him. And third guy obviously is me, right? So anyway, I always like doing that. Get everybody going. But I'm going home to my hometown.
There you go.
They've been asking me to put a show on there for a long time. You guys are getting it. Put your butts in the seats and let's laugh. Okay, let's laugh. One more thing. If you want to sponsor us, guys, we're needing some different equipment now. Up here, this corner up here, whichever corner you're looking at us, it's on the top right corner.
Yep.
Of our screen here. Donate to us, please. It'll come up Comedy Vets. We're through them. That's the same thing. We just need some new things. Okay. So if you see your way clear to go ahead and donate to us, we'd appreciate that. We need another computer going on. Help take care of some things going on. We appreciate it so much. Internet bill comes once a month. Right. I think it keeps coming.
Just like religion.
It just keeps on coming.
Keeps on coming.
Keep coming. No, Dean Cerny, brother, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Okay.
All right.
We got that goofiness out of the way. Okay. Now, today's topic is it's just goofy. Commander and I are going to debate top 10 greatest superheroes. It could be villains. It could be the professional wrestler characters. You know, it could be Marvel Comics, DC Comics. It could be X-Men, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever. Okay. We're going to argue the top 10. Full disclosure, there is no Spider-Man on my list.
No Spider-Man on mine.
Solve that problem. Okay.
There you go.
Spidey fans, we love you. Keep watching.
Keep watching anyway. If you're a Spider-Man fan, okay, more power to you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right up there.
Anyway. Yeah. But he's not on our list. Okay. Josh Cager, brother. Thank you very much for tuning in. High tech. That guy right there is absolute genius, and I love the guy. He's a good dude. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Okay, well,
all right,
here we go. We'll kind of go back and forth on this.
Okay.
Number 10. I got Batman on my top 10 list.
You get Batman on your top 10.
Yeah, he's number 10 for me.
I got Robin as my number 10. I really do. Robin, you know.
All right. What's your number 9?
My number 9 is Mighty Dog.
Okay. All right.
All you K9 lovers, don't you wish you had a Mighty Dog?
Mighty Dog's awesome.
I mean, come on, he's cool. Okay. I mean, you know.
My number 9 is Iron Man. Okay. We gave 2 there. First one, Batman. Had a question on here, Josh KJ. Which one? Which Batman, though? That is an outstanding question.
Yes.
And I am going to say Michael Keaton because I'm the old head, and to me, he was a real Batman. Not a lot of CGI. He just whooped ass because he could.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one that I like myself right there. Yeah. So I can't argue with you on that point. We're tied with that one.
Okay, guys, go ahead and tell us who you think. He had number 10. He had who the hell did you have number 10?
Robin.
Yeah. Batman, Robin. And his number 9 was Mighty Dog.
Mighty Dog.
Hey, I watched the cartoon.
Hey, what's wrong with cartoons?
Absolutely nothing.
Saturday morning, that was it. Bowl of cereal, plinked in front of the TV, turned the loonies on. There you was.
And Walt Disney, hear them all going crazy. Yeah. And my number 9 was Iron Man. So Iron Man and Mighty Dog. Oh, you know what? Mighty Dog might just. I forgot about who's that other one? Oh, Captain Caveman.
Captain
Caveman. Captain Caveman and Son. Yeah. Let me see.
Don't forget Mr. Peabody.
Josh Cater said no. Adam West version.
West. Well, okay. That's well, yeah, I like the old Adam West back in the '60s. Yeah, that's what I watched. Yeah, you know, Adam West.
Anyone other? Cool. Dean says anyone other than Adam West is just a copycat.
Yeah.
No. Well, that'd be kind of like, you know, what Superman you like best?
Yeah.
You know, we'll get to him here in a little bit because I'm sure he's on both our lists. Okay.
Yep. All
right. So who you guys got? You got Batman versus Robin, Iron Man versus Mighty Dog. I can't quit laughing about that. I forgot all about Mighty Dog. I mean, that was every kid's superhero, man. Mighty Dog.
That's right. Love the way that cape fit him.
Mighty Dog. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, while waiting on you guys to decide, we'll go ahead and we'll go 7 through 9 or 7 through 8. Okay. My you went first last time I did this one. My number 7, and this is going to shock you a lot of people. Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I didn't get to do number 8. I feel left out.
I didn't do it either. I'm gonna do it here.
Okay.
And my number 8 is Hulk.
The Hulk.
Hulk.
Sure. Oh, I got Wonder Woman.
Wife put a mighty doggone. You don't like Iron Man for nothing. That was the best Batman is like saying Lou Ferrigno sucked at the Incredible Hulk. No, Lou Ferrigno did not suck in the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, he was. I mean, dang. They didn't have to CGI him when he flexed. It was really flexing. Okay. All right, you're 7 and 8, please. You said Wonder Woman and what else?
Wonder Woman, and my number 7 was the Hulk.
Oh, so okay. All
Okay.
right, so we agreed on that.
Yeah,
All right, so we got a Hulk there.
Yep, got the Hulkster there. We agreed on that on number 7.
Okay. All right, go ahead. You're 5 and 6.
Okay, my number 6 is Flash Gordon,
Okay.
and I put my number 5 as Batman, the Adam West Batman.
Oh, you split the Batmans up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, my number 6 is The Undertaker from wrestling, the character, not the man, the character. Okay. He had an awesome WrestleMania streak, and he had the best entrance in music of anybody. He scared the hell out of you. And then that leaves me number 5. And I can't believe I only got him at number 5. But to me, he's the greatest superhero icon ever, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
When you hear glass, it's your ass. Okay. Stone Cold was the man. Let me see what Josh Kerr says. Does Ron Jeremy count super? No. All right, Tech. We'll put him right next to Mighty Dog. He can buy Mighty.
One of my Mighty Dog.
Mighty Dog, yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Number 3. It's your turn, right?
3 and 4. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Number 4 is Captain America.
Ooh. See, I left him off mine. It's close.
Yeah. And then I got the Green Lantern.
Okay. My number 4, I got the Wolverine. I think Wolverine, he can't die, and he's got some awesome looking hands. I mean, he's like a skinny version of Edward Scissorhands, right? Okay.
Yeah.
My number 3, to me, is one of my top 3 great superheroes. Number 3 is Thor.
Thor. Yes. Gotta have the hammer.
Gotta have the hammer. You know?
Yeah.
So there you go. All right.
Okay.
Now my 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay.
Number 2, Superman.
Okay.
The Superman with Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve. Yes.
That's the Superman I know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new one, whatever his name is. It was pretty cool. It was good and all.
Yeah.
But to me, Christopher Reeves, he had to ride a horse, and the horse ended up killing him by proxy.
Yeah.
But so Superman, and my number 1 of all time. I bet you $5 you know where I'm going with this. Cordell Walker of Walker, Texas Ranger. You can't whip Walker. You can't kick Walker's ass.
Well, I
Captain America or Sergeant Slaughter.
I guess we could.
Well, if you're going to talk with just chins, Sergeant Slaughter got just chins. But yeah,
Sergeant Rock. If you're going to start talking about heroes, that Sergeant Rock was my comic book hero. Okay, my number 2, my number 1.
Number 2, number 1.
My number 2, my number 1. Number 2 is the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
And my number 1 is Superman with Christopher Reeves.
Okay.
I mean, leap tall buildings in a single bound, stronger than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet. I mean,
I like it because I like Christopher Reeves, but I'm kind of biased because Richard Pryor was in one of those episodes.
Yeah.
And hey, you can't go wrong. Richard Pryor. Now today'd be cool if you see Superman with Eddie Murphy in it.
Oh yeah.
They give the kids the feeling that we had when we were back in that day. But
yeah.
All right, guys, we debated some of those. We put them out there. You guys tell us
who's your favorite.
Who's your favorite? Any of these pick anybody on our list or some of the lists? We've had people come in like Ron Jeremy and what's up, Carl? Hey, brother.
Yeah. Don't forget Bullwinkle and Rocky.
Bo, yeah, Bo,
I don't know if they're superheroes or not, but to a lot of kids, they were superheroes.
Carl, real quick, I got you on here. Seal, it's SIYO. SIYO.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you spell seal. SIYO. Okay. All right, you guys. How about it? We had I had Batman with Michael Keaton
Mm-hmm.
and Iron Man, which I think got beat by Mighty Dog. That's funny as hell. That was a good one. Hulk, number 8. Optimus Prime. Number 6, Undertaker. 5, Stone Cold. 4 is Wolverine. 3 is Thor, him and his hammer. 2 is Superman, Christopher Reeves. And number 1 is Cordell Walker. Now, I almost put John Wick, but you don't. You can't. He don't negotiate.
No
Okay,
negotiation.
So, yeah.
No.
All right, what we got here? George the Animal Steel. Oh no, I got one better for you than that. Coco Beware. What a name, Coco. Or Greg the Hammer Valentine. He come out with a ladies' robe on. And looked like he. I'm not saying he's gay. I'm just saying.
Not just, you know.
Man, what about
we report you
Underdog?
decide.
Was the Iron Sheik or Iron?
Ooh, yes.
Well, since Tony Stark actually got killed in the end game.
Yeah.
But by the way, they're starting an Iron Man 4. Or this
really?
before Iron Man 4. His daughter brings him back. A little spoiler alert. So probably Iron Sheik because he was tough. Jason Bourne. Now we could have went there. We sure could have.
Yeah,
and I would have took the dad from Taken. Okay, Liam Neeson's character from Taken. But hey, look. Superman, yeah. Superman. Good. Josh Dean, Evening Jets. Hey, brother.
Hey.
Carl. There's a deal on BB Nation there. Some cards that they brought one of the Warrior Fest.
Yeah.
So llamas something. Fill me in, guys. What I'm talking about the llama card game, and it was eating Carl's hands. You know, the whole thing through there. Carl. So he's there, Carl. But yeah, llamas and hands or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy now. I got to give at least one of my defeats to you. That Mighty Dog. That came out of freaking nowhere, man. That was like Mighty Dog. And you know what? He'd have whooped half of them.
Oh, yeah, probably would have. I mean, you know.
Captain Caveman. I thought about going Scooby-Doo, but Scooby, like, he was kind of a wuss. Him and Spider-Man would have been a good
That'd have been a good pair. Yeah. You wouldn't have known which one was walking one on the leash there, but, you know, that's okay.
And shout out to late Casey Kasem. He did both the original voices. He did Shaggy and Scooby.
I forgot about that.
You know, Casey Kasem did that.
Yeah.
Which leads me, Chuck Norris. That's right.
There we are.
Nothing wrong with Yogi. No, now my wife's a comedian. Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Get the picnic basket. Run the burger eater. No. There's a cartoon on YouTube called Llamas with Hats. There you go. Llamas with Hats.
Llamas with hats.
Yeah. Llamas with Hats. They had a card game of that. It was that's funny. That card game. Thank you, Carl. Great. Appreciate that, brother. All right. Part 2 of this thing. And we're going to do this on the fly.
On the fly.
Top 5 most recognizable voices.
Oh, top 5 most recognizable voices.
Yes.
Let's see. Tom Selleck. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. John Wayne. Where's the beef guy? You know who I'm talking about there. I had a senior moment right over the top of my head. Somebody help me out there.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. Thank you. Oh, boy, that was hurting. Voices. Oh, Betty White. that woman on the go. She had a voice. Yeah. And she started all the way back in vaudeville, way back when on that, wow. She was a pioneer of pioneers. And I think Howard Cosell for you sports fans.
That's what I told my wife last night. My wife will testify that. I said that last night.
Howard Cosell.
The way he delivered his message. He did Muhammad Ali.
Everybody tuned into the sports just to listen to Howard Cosell.
Yeah,
I can think of another one that was on there. That's Walter Cronkite, for those of you who watch.
A Missouri boy.
Missouri boy. From out over here at Stink Joe.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that. It's about a sick, sadistic likes to kill people and eat his friends and Paul in the middle of it all. Yeah, that's a crazy ass thing.
Yeah.
All right, my voice, and I'm not really got top 5, but I'm just going to tell you ones. I got Casey Kasem. We just mentioned him.
Yep.
He's got that distinctive voice. Sam Elliott.
Yep.
Where's the beef? Yeah.
Yep.
James Earl Jones.
There's
you
one.
can't forget about James Earl Jones.
That's
I see somebody got ahead of me on there on the Facebook. Peter Thomas from not Unsolved Mysteries. What's the one he does? Forensic Files.
Forensic
the
Files.
old one, yeah. Peter Thomas, and then of course, Good Day, Paul Harvey.
Yes, Paul Harvey.
Oh, here's one when I forgot all about. Thank you, High Tech. Christopher Walken. Yeah, he's got a distinctive voice as well. And there's some out there we missed.
It's just off the top of your head. Throwing it out there.
Here we go. Dean Cerny put on here. He goes Gilbert Godfrey. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Sam Elliott. Yep. Tom Cruise. John Lemon. And Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
Oh, forget him every time. And I love Morgan Freeman, man. Yes.
Oh, man. What a phenomenal actor.
Thank you, Dean. Who we got here? High Tech. Samuel Jackson. Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Especially when he gets in goes on MFer all the time. That's just funny. Facebook user says Clint Eastwood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, here's one for you. Just popped into me. Charlton Heston.
Okay. Yeah.
There's one. Distinctive voice.
I tell you, guy, it's not really distinctive. You couldn't tell me what he sounded like, but he does a lot of impressions. Sticks in your head. The late Robin Williams.
Yes, Robin Williams.
I just seen a thing on him. He's on Johnny Carson. The man was just a goofball, but he was funny.
Yeah.
And when he won an award for Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay, that movie was just killer. And so don't forget about Robin Williams.
They got to where they just threw the scripts out when he came on because they never knew what was going to come out of his mouth. I mean, and the other actors and actresses had to play off what that actor's lines were going to be because that's the way they rehearsed them. But Robin would always come out and just ad-lib all the time and just totally blow them away. Yeah.
And one day would not be the same as the next day because wherever his
no.
mind took him. Yeah. Carl Loomis says Gilbert Godfrey, Christopher Farley, Jim Carrey, and Christopher. Okay, we have Christopher.
Yeah,
Christopher
Walken
all
again.
right. Yeah. Okay. Dean put on there Tom Skerritt. Tom, now that was was that Magnum? PI? I think it was. My wife kicks in. Dolly Parton. She's got a distinctive voice. Yeah. You know what? We're not leaving out the females. That's right.
No.
Dolly Parton did have a distinctive voice.
She did.
Especially when she sang. Trying to think of another couple more than females where you can hear them, just who they are. Whitney, when she was alive, you can hit to who she was. Let me see. He was old man Top Gun. Yes. Okay. Yeah. People forget about him. Yep. What's that guy that did all the diabetes commercials for the longest time? Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley. Yeah,
Wilford Brimley he had one of the voices too.
He was one of the actors that played in Cocoon.
Facebook user says Reba. Okay.
Yeah,
I can see Reba.
She's got a distinctive voice.
Loretta. Yeah, Loretta. Okay. Mel Gibson. Okay.
Yeah.
I like him as an actor. What's that guy that can't do acting no more? The bald guy from Die Hard.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Yeah, he can't do movies no more. Yeah.
He can't even speak now.
No.
Non-verbal.
That's too bad.
Sad.
That's too bad. Oh, speaking of that, people can't talk and nothing wrong with them. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Some of his movies, I'm thinking, look, I know I'm redneck and I have trouble speaking, but what the hell did you say?
That's the case. You got Sylvester Stallone.
Adrian. He's good too.
Yo, Adrian.
My boy. I would be in trouble if I don't mention my boy, Peter Falk from Columbo.
Yes.
And his mannerisms Used to kill me. I'd be intimidated from my wife. My wife be like, sit the hell down. I like Columbo. If there's ever a movie to be brought back, I want somebody to bring back Columbo.
Yes.
And get me an Italian actor, because that's what Columbo was in playing, man. You got Megan, which I don't know which one. I said George Clooney. He has a pretty distinctive voice. Yeah, and so does Don Cheadle. Who was that guy that played in All in the Family? Is that Rob Reiner?
Oh, no.
Was that Rob?
Well, Rob Reiner played Meathead.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Carol O'Connor played.
Carol O'Connor, yeah. He had a distinctive voice too,
Yeah.
especially in the heat of the night. You know.
Oh boy, there's a good one.
George Clooney, he said that. Cheech. I was just doing his voice today, singing in his voice. Yeah, Cheech, I love Cheech. He does got a sing voice. Yes, he does. Boy, High Tech, you're on the roll. I'm giving High Tech.
High Tech, yeah.
I'm giving High Tech 25 points already.
Yeah.
He's come out with some unique ones like that. High Tech. Now listen, High Tech. When Jeremy Daniels, if you get a hold of Jeremy Daniels, he comes in on these shows. He won the mystery box. I sent him a couple messages, and he's never got a hold of me. But he won the mystery box.
Wow!
So if anybody gets hold of Jeremy Daniels,
congratulations.
I need his address to send it to him. Well, like that with Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
You know what? Gotta bring that back.
Up in smoke.
Up smoke 1, 2, 3, 8, 9.
Yeah.
But that'd be the only movie they wouldn't bring back, because you know how many people they'd piss off. I mean, they'd make the liberals mad at the liberals if that movie come out, because that was a funny ass movie.
It was.
I mean,
great.
One of the kids, I was a kid. I remember one scene where they were sitting on the park bench, and Chong was out there, and this guy kept scooting over. So Chong would scoot over next to him. The guy sniff around again. He slide over. His Chong slide over next to him again, right? Finally got a juice. Goes, did you shit your pants? So, yeah, I shit my pants. Why don't you go home and change them, man? I can't, man. I still got a week left. I'm thinking, motherfucker, man. Oh. Hey, Deborah, how you doing, brother? Henry Winkler. Yep. The Fonz. Yep. How about Mr. Miyagi? Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi. There you go.
Yeah, you for sure know who he is. We got a lot of people checking in with us. Thank y'all very much. I don't mean to miss y'all. Shout out to everybody. It's comment back and forth. Movies, TV series, we kind of hit at them that you'd want to bring back. Okay. TV series is some old TV series that you want to bring back, and a couple you wish would go away. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Dean says Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, but only about him, Dean, he'd have to sing to you.
Yeah.
You understand what he said? But he can sing to me all day. I like Ozzy. Ozzy's good. He's in my playlist too. Well, you know, I'd want to bring back Columbo. I want to bring back House. I like that damn show.
House was funny.
It was. You know, people are like, he's on drugs. So what? It was still funny though. It was still funny. Some of the things he would say, you know.
Most of the people in these sitcoms are on drugs anyway.
You know, most of them are stupid sitcoms anyway. Yeah, I stole the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. Go away, The View. Yes.
Yes. The View. Go away.
Hey, I double down. I double down. Guys, put a like up
Triple
at the top.
Down. Yeah.
Put a like and some love at the top if you want The View to go away. Get the View the hell out of here. The wife put there's one. Cagney and Lacey.
Ah, that was a good one. Starsky and Hutch.
Cool car.
Yeah, it was. Cool I had one like that.
They don't have them cool things like that no more.
No. I had a car like that.
Did you?
Didn't have the white. Gran Torino didn't have the stripe on it, but it was red. Oh, it was great.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Bring back Prison Break. Okay.
All right.
Somebody mentioned 24 once to me. I never watched a single episode of 24.
I never either.
Because it was always on at the same time something else was that I enjoyed watching. But a lot of people swear by it, man. So the old boy in there was just a brilliant show. Okay. I don't doubt it. I don't know. Let's see. Bring back House. MASH.
Oh, there was a great one. MASH.
You cannot tell me MASH wasn't entertaining.
Oh, it was great.
MASH was awesome. You know, they couldn't, and they picked the right branch of service. Okay.
Yes.
It could not have been about the Marines, because all been eating crayons and killing people and not getting nothing done.
Yeah.
Okay. They arguing all the time, or beer drinking, and after a while you've seen it all. Yep. But the MASH was cool. I liked that MASH. It was awesome.
They had a whole different there was a whole different air in a MASH unit with everybody that was in a MASH unit compared to any other units
Right.
around.
Right.
I mean, it was,
Right.
it's just totally different.
Wife says, Touched by an Angel. Absolutely. That was a good show.
Touched by an Angel was great.
It was. I don't care if you're religious or not. I like the
That's
show.
right.
It was cool. So,
Good storylines in
Texas
there.
Ranger.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did bring it back, and it was terrible. And Chuck Norris, he didn't sign off on it because they didn't. He wanted to. Chuck Norris wanted to go his grandkid, the story of his grandson taking over,
going,
and then Walker Texas Ranger. Then they didn't do that. They brought in another guy who tried to play Chuck Norris's original part, and we all know how
that was a flop.
No, and that movie went out. That TV series went out on top. So yeah. Who we got? Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, there you go.
They tried that, but they use the same old idiot guys that think they're funny and they're not. They use the same old guys on some of this stuff. The A-Team.
I just got to say something about the A-Team. Those are the only guys I knew that every hour episode each week could shoot 1,000 rounds of ammunition, blow everything up, but never kill nobody.
Never kill them, and barely wound somebody.
It blew everything up.
Yeah, it wasn't for BA beating their ass. He didn't even get that many fights on there. You're like,
I know.
But I liked it.
They blew everything up, but they never killed nobody.
Yeah. Good job, Carl. It was awesome. Yeah, MASH. Who said MASH? Hi, Dad. Hi, sweetheart. Highlander. Now that right there. I have some sentimental value. This my daughter and I used to watch this together. Mm-hmm. Now here's the rules. If she watched Walker Texas Ranger and Highlander with me, I had to watch a couple of things there. Gilmore Girls and something else with her. Yeah. And I did it. And it was good father and daughter time. And we actually get into the damn script and talk about it all the time. The TV series Renegade. I wasn't too.
I never watched that.
I met Lorenzo Lamas when I was in the Marine Corps. He came out and was when I was training out there, was going through some stuff, and he came out and helped us train. Okay, and showed us the value of kicking and everything. Yep. And I got taking him down. He got pissed off at me because I kept taking him down. He's like, some stuff.
Yeah. I'd like to see him bring back young writers.
Yeah. And finally, the writer strike is over.
Yeah.
But some of this crap, just me, and never have to reload. Yes.
Oh yeah, and they never reloaded.
No. An infinite bullets. or I say come up so geez, one bomb blow up 4 things.
Yeah.
How the hell you got one bomb?
Only time I ever saw a Mini 14 blow up trucks and diesels, and I thought, well, that's a pretty powerful 223 round.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, this one right here.
Okay.
The old Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula.
Yeah, that was good.
I love that.
Love that one.
That was intriguing as crap to me. I watched the crap out of that. I'm watching the new one. I'm giving the new one a try, an opportunity. It sucks.
I can't get into it.
It's the only thing on there is any intriguing was Al's daughter came back trying to find Scott.
Right.
And they must have wrote her out this season because whoa. I watch it because I'm hoping they'll find. Yeah, but Sam, but they ain't found Sam yet. But I don't know. But thank you, Tech Ryan. That was beautiful.
Yeah. For all you Western,
there we go,
connoisseurs out there, MacGyver. There you go. What he can do with an Army Swiss knife is remarkable.
He took a piece of gum wrapper, and caught a fish with it. I'm thinking, no, I tried that. I did it the wrong way first. I put it in the bobber, didn't work. But as soon as I start dragging it like a bass lure, I got a hit on it.
There you go. You just never know.
And I think I missed it because I was so in shock. I was like, oh, hell no.
No way.
I got snagged. But yeah, MacGyver was awesome.
I'd like to see Gunsmoke.
See, we need some Westerns.
The Rifleman.
We need some Westerns.
Yeah.
We had a lot of great Western movies.
Have Gun Will Travel.
I know one.
What's that?
Kung Fu.
Yes. Oh, Grasshopper.
Focus Grasshopper. That was just. Back in the day, you had some stuff. Yeah, All in the Family will never come back because that's too heavy for people.
Yeah. Cheyenne.
What was that one with Fred Sanford? Sanford's son. It'll never come back because it's too heavy. I loved all of them, man. I love those.
That was great.
Moving on up. Hey.
That's wonderful.
Times. Now you got a bunch of crap on there. Naked and Afraid.
Naked.
If you're naked, you ain't afraid.
Yeah.
Put
no,
your damn
that's
clothes
right.
back on then.
Yeah.
How you naked? That don't even make no sense. Naked and afraid. We're gonna walk around naked. What are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of? Yeah.
That's a stupid title.
That's
Yes, Knight Rider.
oh yes, Knight
Yes.
Rider. Come on, kid, let's
yeah.
go.
That's a badass cars, my kid too.
Yeah.
The Gran Torino from Knight Rider's
Yeah.
car. McQueen had that car. The Mustang he had. That's
Yep.
the Camaros, the Dukes of Hazzard car. That's some sweet ass cars when we were kids. You know,
Firebird, the Pontiac Firebirds.
all in the family. And that was
Yeah.
Archie Bunkers.
Yeah.
He had two of them. He had spent Archie's Bunkers. We owned the bar. And,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's just so much stuff coming out. Now here we go. I knew my daughter would throw it out there. The Waltons.
The Waltons. Yes.
The Waltons would not go today, even though it's a Democratic-based show.
Mm-hmm.
It would not go today because there's too much real crap that happened. Okay, that guy wrote that on his life and how he grew up, real situations. That wouldn't go today.
Yeah,
it bored people out of their death because they didn't like all the drama. They didn't like all that crap. Family matters.
Yep.
Okay.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, they'll never have it on like that either.
No.
Kit was a Pontiac Firebird. Yes.
Yes, it was a Pontiac Firebird, black one.
Yes, and awesome.
Okay, I got to head upstairs.
All right, you guys think about it, Commander.
Okay, see y'all later. See you next week.
See you next week. Remember, we got 2 shows left. He'll be involved with them. Take care. Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah. The story behind that, they bought that real car, the Smokey and Bandit car, and it wasn't very fast. It's kind of doggish. Okay, the show really made it look like it was all fast and everything. They said it really wasn't. The guy that bought it souped it up though. Make it a reality show. I hate reality shows. There was only a couple. I shouldn't say that. I liked watching Mountain Men with my wife. She loves Mountain Men. Mountain Men's pretty cool. You learn something. Okay, it's educational. The Alligator Hunters. I like those as well. Decker, yeah. Lonesome Dove. My wife said make it a reality show. Yeah. Alligator Hunters, Swamp People. Yeah, I like Swamp People. Shelby Stengel was pretty good. They took it off. That's about all. I never got in that. None of them islands where you're stuck on a stupid island because you didn't see very many veterans going on there. I mean, we already did that island thing. That's survival. We already went through that. Okay. Some of us won by default. So, if there was a favorite football team and a favorite baseball team of you guys that you could own, you had a chance to buy today, what teams would y'all buy? Of course, if I had the money, I'd buy the Chiefs. And I'd buy the Royals and then get rid of them. Get them out of Kansas City because they're terrible. I don't like them. I never have. They only win once in a bunch of times. But anyway, Hawk with Lou Ferrigno, to me, is better than the CGI Hawk they got now. The Hawk now is big and strong and all that stuff. But no, I would not. Lou Ferrigno to me was the best Hawk. What about Mork? Anybody like Mork and Mindy? Mork and Mindy? Why said she bring the 49ers? What the hell you want about the 49ers for? Dang. Said absolutely. Lonesome Dove. Yeah, he's probably talking about Lonesome Dove. Mork and Mindy. That was another one of them goofy little shows. Happy Days. I think Happy Days would go good again. Really would. But it'd be more like a barbershop type thing, or maybe a restaurant. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I mean, when you grew up with a Lou Ferrigno who looked like he was a damn Hulk green, that CGI crap, I don't like that. I think they put too many, computers and stuff. The only thing I watch with computers to dominate like that would be Transformers, because obviously you got to have computers to do that, make that stuff do it. Let me see. Mork was very fun, very, very funny. Yes, Mork was very funny. It's too bad he had to die. Williams, I loved him. He was good. Revenge. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, real quick, we're going to. All right, we're going to do our memes. We do not have a dummy of the week today. Our good buddy Doc is not feeling well, so he did not have a dummy of the week. So we're going to go on to some of our memes. All right. Let me scoot over where I can go closer here where I can see. Okay. We're going to do some more memes. Okay, here we go. We're going on to the meme portion of our show. And by the way, here's your what is it? $100 entries into the mystery box. You tell me what this thing is. Okay. 100 entries in the mystery box. You tell me the correct answer. That's a new mystery box. The winner has already been announced. New winner has already been announced. It's a brand new mystery box. 100 entries. You can tell me what that thing is. Okay. All right. Dean Cerny says Robin Williams didn't die. He just went back to Orc. Okay. All right. Here's our first meme. And I apologize for some of these. Alice Snooper. I think that was one from Dean Cerny sent me, if I'm not mistaken. All right, here we go. Dr. Dre and Drew Barrymore. Dr. Barrymore. Or Dre Barrymore, excuse me. Dre Barrymore. Messed up. You ever wonder what Jackie Chan and Santana would look like crossed? Chantania. He actually kind of looks like Santana. All right. Nunchucks. Chuck Norris was for Halloween. Dear Black Friday, we all have big screen TVs. Put those groceries on sale. Huh? Yeah. I'll leave that right there in case anybody, just saying. Now, some of us have been here. This next one, I don't know if we've ever been this far, but some of us have been to this next one. The reflection of you thinking you had till December to get tires. Oh, come on. You got at least 150 more miles in them things. Stay off the gravel roads and railroad tracks. You'll be all right. All right. Let's go ahead and do some of our video memes. This is the first one. This is narrated by Chuck Norris.
Went in, and I bent down and I petted him, and all of a sudden, you heard this like that. So the trainer says, get up very slowly and back up. So the tiger did. He slowly got up and backed out.
I've been there. I know. I have too. Oh, Chuck Norris. Tiger had to get out of there. He got Cordell Walkered. All right, see what else we got here.
My granddad is so mean, I thought he was the devil. He told me one day, say, look here, when I tell you to do something, I don't chew my cabbage twice. Ask my cousin, what the fuck do that mean? That mean he ain't gonna say it but one time. He'll take 2 and 3 words and put them together. He say, you hear me what I said? What the fuck is hear me what I said? And one thing about black people, we can mispronounce words and know exactly what they talking about. I got a cousin cannot talk. Listen to this. He called me the other day. I said, man, I thought you was coming over here this morning. He said, shit, our folder came over there yesterday. What is supposed to came? Little girl, no better, 6 years old. She had a piece of cake. I said, girl, let me have a piece of that cake. She said, ain't mine. Her mother heard her. She said, say it right. She got louder. Eeny, mine. I said, just let her keep it. What is eeny?
Redneck talk the same way. Woo! Yeah, I got grandkids want to play the toe popping game. You hear me? Toe popping game. They look forward to it.
I don't have to be motherfucking political. I don't play football. I'm a football fan. I ain't in charge of the NFL. I love the NFL. I love to see football games. And as a fan, let me just say, it's gonna be some exciting shit when the first gay motherfucker walk on the field. And all of y'all think it's gonna be regular. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it's gonna be some exciting shit. You think you've been tackled before? Nigga. You think you've been sacked before? Nigga. I bet you ain't never been sacked till you get sacked by a 6'8", 285-pound nigga that was looking at your ass anyway. He just on the line. Blue 42. That nigga's gonna sack you with love in his heart. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down.
Cat Williams, man. The cat is awesome. Cat's awesome. Apologize if any of the language on here offends you. We're veterans on here, most of us. If you're not a veteran, welcome. Appreciate it. But we live life. So here we go.
I don't have to be motherfucking political. I don't.
The wrong button. Sorry about it.
Cell phone rings and you don't recognize the number. What do you do? Ignore it. Don't answer it. Not me. I like life. The other day, my cell phone rang 917. That's a New York number. I didn't know who it was. I picked it up anyway. I hit talk. I said, hello. Guy on the line goes, hey, Bruce, what's going on? My name's Jay, not Bruce. So I said, nothing much, man. What's going on with you? And he said, I'll tell you what's going on. I just got an email about the budget. It's supposed to be $15,000. Now it's $10,000. And I'd like to know what's up. I got excited in my chest. I grabbed the steering wheel. I was like, okay, focus. Your name is Bruce. There's a budget. It was $15,000. Now it's $10,000. No one's happy about it. That's all we know. That's all we know. So I just repeated back to him what he said to me, and I go, 10,000 is supposed to be 15,000. He goes, yeah, I know. Well, I just got an email, and now it's 10. I go, listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. I've been on the road all day. I haven't even seen it. And he goes, did you send this out? I give him some attitude to Bruce. I didn't like it. I said, listen, man, the budget was $15,000. We had a couple extra expenditures. It went up to $16,200. I reworked it, got it down to $14,700. I had $300 to play with, so I called it $15,000, and I sent it out. And he goes, yeah, well, now it's $10,000, man. And I was like, oh, my God, that worked. That worked. Phase 1 complete. Phase 1 complete. Like, now I'm in the door. I have a 401k. I was at the Christmas party, okay? So he goes, did Larry okay this? I go, listen, man, I took the budget to Larry. Larry said it looked fine, but I knew it was my ass on the line, so I ran it by Jennifer, just in case, just to double check. Jennifer said it looked good. I sent it out. He goes, yeah, well, now it's 10, man. And I realized this guy has no idea what's going on over there. He hasn't talked to Larry. I know he hasn't talked to Bruce. He doesn't even recognize my voice. I know he didn't talk to Jennifer. I just made her up. So he goes, listen, man, what are we going to do about this? And I go, listen, I'm on the road right now. I haven't even seen the email. Why don't you give Larry a call, check in with him, see what he says, call me back. Just praying he will, because that return phone call was going to be amazing. And And he goes, you know what? Why don't wait till you get home, you check the email, you call Larry, you call me back. And I go, nah, bro. Larry knows way more about this than I do. Give him a call me back. He goes, okay, hangs up the phone. To which I explode with euphoria. Because there's a small business in New York that is crumbling to the ground. Over $5,000, and nobody can find Jennifer. They're looking. I get home, I'm so excited, I take out my cell phone, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna save that guy's number, give him a call in a couple days, touch base, you know what I mean, check in. See where we're at, you know? So I save it in my phone under random guy. That's what he is, he's a random guy. 4 or 5 days pass, I forget about it. Laying on my couch, watching the ball game, phone rings on the dining room table. I get up, watching the game, grab the phone, watching the game, look down, random guy. But it's been a couple days, you know what I mean? So I'm like, random guy? Who's random guy? Like, who would even have random guy as their name that comes up? And then I was like, random guy! Like, now I'm panicked, you know what I mean? People's lives have been affected. It's only $5,000, but I don't know how big that company is. But I'm addicted to it, you know what I mean? I started this thing, I need to see it through. So I put my earbuds in, just to get a little distance, you know, just to get a little space. And I hit talk. Same guy goes, hey, Larry, what's going on? Yeah, now he's calling me Larry. He knows something's up, but I'm not about to back down. I go, nothing much, man. What's going on with you? And he goes, well, I got us on conference call with Janelle and Marie. And I was like, okay, here we go. This is why we play the game, you guys. This is why we play the game. So I go, welcome to the call, ladies, as if to say, welcome to the show. You know what I mean? Here we go. Marie takes the lead. She goes, hey, Larry, what time is it where you are? I live in LA, they're in New York, it's 5:30, so I go, 8:30. It's 8:30. She goes, really, what's the weather like? And I was like, oh, weather's nice. She goes, you know, this doesn't sound like Larry. And I go, oh, yeah? Who's it sound like? And a random guy chirps him from the back, and he goes, sounds like Bruce! Sounds like Bruce! Like he's gonna blow this case wide open. And I go, listen, guys, this isn't Larry and it isn't Bruce. And Marie goes, who is this? I said, I'm just some guy who had nothing better to do than to mess with you guys. And Marie got pissed. She was not happy. She goes, you understand we're trying to run a business over here? And I was like, yeah, well, I got that from the budget. I just figured it was a business thing. And she goes, what do you think, this is some kind of joke? And I was like, well, a little bit. Thought it's pretty funny. And she goes, let me ask you something. And I go, no, you let me ask you something. And she goes, what? And I go, where we at with the budget?
That's dedication. That is dedication. All right, one more. Dave Chappelle.
If you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report, okay, Mr. Smoulier, please tell me what happened. All right, 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. All right. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches? That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what do they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago. Excuse me 1 second, Mr. Smoulier. Frank, come here for a second. Find out where Kanye West was last night.
Woo. All right. Get on with it here. Okay, what we're going to do now is on this day, all right? And I'm sure you all know on this day. On this day 1 year ago, my mother passed away. So we buried her this month, and we just buried my aunt this month as well. So there you go. Okay, We'll go up here. All right. On this day in 1960, Ruby Bridge desecrates her school. Ruby Bridge desecrates her school. Apollo 12, 1969, Apollo 12 lifts off. (1914) Ottoman Empire declares a holy war. The Ottoman Empire declares a holy war. 1965, major battle erupts in the La Drang Valley. La Drang Valley. 1970, plane crashes, devastates Marshall University football team. For those of you who don't know about that, they were a good football team. I think they were a good football team, if I remember correctly, and they crashed and wiped out almost all of them. I don't think it had one or maybe a couple people wouldn't ride the plane. I think it was the only ones that lived. Not sure, look that up, but that was terrible, man. Wiped out the whole entire football team. 1882, Frank Leslie kills Billy the Kid Claiborne. Frank Leslie kills Billy the Kid Claiborne. 1941, Alfred Hitchcock's Suspension premieres. Alfred Hitchcock's Suspicion, premieres. 1985, Nevado del Ruiz eruption burying more than 20,000 in Colombia. We had Mount St. Helens go up over here. They had there. 1951, United States gives military and economic aid to communist Yugoslavia. The United States military gives military and economic aid to communist Yugoslavia. 1776, English newspaper announces Benjamin Franklin has joined rebellion in America. And there you go, guys. That's what happened this day in history. A whole lot more, I'm sure. That's provided by the History Channel. Provided by History Channel. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Dean Cerny says, pronounced IU drain. I'm sorry. Had a friend that was there. Okay. All right. Leave it up for a second so everybody can see it. All right. Wrong. Go back. There you go. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go do our missing persons. Okay. Missing persons. This is kind of a sad one, and it's an older one. We'll see what we can figure out on here. See if anybody can tell me, can help me out maybe. The Double Dog ain't here to see if this person's been found, but I don't think they have. Okay. Guys, a little boy, born December 17, 1962, William Ebenezer Jones Jr. William Ebenezer Jones Jr. Look at all these pictures of this kid. You know, if they're in black and white, you know they got to be old. You know, take a good look at these things. That's an aged, enhanced photo of the missing and exploited network there. I'm taking it. This is see on December 62, William Jones was last seen outside his neighbor's house in Vineland, New Jersey, around 11:45 a.m. This is obviously the house. And here's an aerial view of the house. And there he is. There he is. They put a little color on it. That's cool. Alias, Billy Jones. Date of birth, March 5th, 1959. Birthplace, Bridgetown, New Jersey. Hair, brown, blonde, kind of that color. Eyes are blue. Height, 3'6" at the time of disappearance. Weight, 35 pounds at the time of disappearance. Sex is male. Race, white. scars. Jones has a vaccination scar shaped like a giraffe on his back of his left arm between his elbow and his shoulder. I'll say it again. Jones has a vaccination scar shaped like a giraffe on the back of his left arm between his elbow and his shoulder. That is distinctive. Okay. Remarks. At the time of his disappearance, Jones loved dogs and would do anything for dogs. Little boy loved dogs. Here's some details. On December 17th, 1962, then 3-year-old William Billy Jones Jr. was last seen outside of his neighbor's house in Vineland, New Jersey, around 11:45 a.m. He was last seen wearing a light blue or grayish snowsuit on the navy color and silver buttons at the time that matched his snowsuit. The tan high top crepe-soled shoes and yellow lace. He reportedly had a dime in his pocket that was given to him by his mother. A dime in his pocket given to him by his mother. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local FBI office or nearest American embassy or consulate or the Vineland Police Department at 856-696-1212. Field office is Newark. And of course, you could submit an anonymous tip online. One more time, guys. One more time. Take a good look. If you recognize this man, that's probably what it looked like today. I'm curious of these Agent Hans videos, these photos, how close and accurate, they are being Agent Hans like that. All right. Dean says the battle that was soldiers are about. The battle that we were soldiers. Okay. Oh, the movie. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Excellent. All right. Well, we got. It's 7:03 here. Okay. And like I said, we were down a couple segments because Devil Doc was going through some issues, so he won't be with us. But before we get to the football, I'll show you the what is it again, and we're also going to do a trivia question. First trivia question of the new mystery box. All right, but let's go over here real quick, and we'll go up here, and we'll do the what is it again. All right. I will give you a hint on that. It is a solid object. All right. Now we're going to do a trivia question. Okay. Well, we got a comment. Let's see what the comments are here. Volcano. No. All right. Trivia question. Here we go, guys. Name the book that 2 red-bone coonhounds hunted raccoons. This book was also temporarily banned. Okay, the book was temporarily banned for violence, death. Name the book that featured 2 red-bone coonhounds that hunted raccoons that was temporarily banned due to violence and death. While you're all trying to figure that out, I got all loaded up here just in case, and somebody gets it right. We'll see. Guys, that was funny when Commander said mighty dog. That was it. Mighty dog. That was funny. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Where the red fern grows. That is correct. I read that book 150 times. That was my favorite book in school. I did every book report I ever did. I did on that one, except when the teacher got mad, I did one on the Bible, and she got even madder, but it was, anyway, a big mess. But anyway, I got a good grade on both of them. But Where the Red Fern Grows, that is correct, by Wilson Rawls. It was Red Fern Grows was in 1961. It's a children's novel by Wilson Rawls, who was dyslexic, by the way. It's about a boy who trains 2 red-bone coonhounds for hunting. Its work is an autobiography fiction based on Rawls' own childhood when he lived in Ozark Mountains. The Ozarks. And it says, why did the book get banned? Well, the book got banned because it depicts violence and death. Really? Really? How about shut the hell up? But there you go. Congratulations to Dean. 25. Write it down right now. Dean, 25. All right. There you go. Dean, did you ever read that book? Yeah, I read it. Oh, Dan Little Land. Yeah, I read it. It's a pretty good book. Okay. Now, guys, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. A couple more shows left for the year. Our last Tuesday of this month, I believe, is the 28th. Correct me if I'm wrong on there, guys. But the last Tuesday of this month is my last show with WO Radio Show. I will be back in January. I'm taking December off. I do it every year and spend time with my family. Okay. But I'll be back in January. We're going to have some a new format. Some things we're going to bring back. Some things we're not bringing back. We're going to do more fun, different things. We're going to go an outdoor route. We're going to have an outdoor animal. We're kind of bringing back Pimp's Pet, but not like you know it. We're going to pick an animal, something outdoorsy, and we're going to get in touch with it. We've got to talk more about that. So, and we're going to have more guests on, and hopefully you guys, one of you guys out there want to come on, you can come on. I'll send you the link. You know how it works. Come on and do what you need to do then. I did in high school. Yeah, I read it in high school. I read it in elementary. My wife has a copy on the nightstand. Sweet. I'd like to get a copy of that book and read it to my grandkids. It's a cool ass book. I don't care what you say. The movie did not do it justice. Okay, I got the movie. It did not do it justice. And the movie with Red Fern Grows, they left out some key things in that movie to really explain everything. And so, yeah. But the book was from 1961, and it wasn't until I was able to read real good. 77, 78 before I read it. I'm pretty sure that's when it was, 70. Yeah. Maybe 80. Anyway, I read it a bunch of different times. I enjoyed the book. Okay. Covered everything we need to cover on there. Okay, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Now we're going to go to the football part. Okay. A lot of action going on. We had somebody get fired today already after the games last night. So you guys hang around, appreciate it. We're going to do some football segment now. The regular show's over, but we will be back. Before that, guys, if you're around the area, I know there's some local people look at this during the week. I'm going to be here in my hometown, the home of Martha Scott and Fog Allen and Richie King. Jamesport, Missouri. It's a little town. One of the biggest section of Amish also live in and around that town, mostly around town. But you've got to have clean comedy going at 6 o'clock. You got Jeff Onyx, who's also MCing, David Scott, and myself performing at 6. Turn around, we got Roy Anthony, Richard Montano, and myself performing at 8 o'clock. The adult show of that. $15 a head to get in. You don't want to miss it. We got some merch merch there. Some quality things going on there. Appreciate it very much. Show up. Have a good time. If anyone can get a hold of Jeremy Daniels, I didn't see him in here today. Jeremy Daniels. I didn't see him in here today. If you can get a hold of him, he won the mystery box. I've sent him 3 messages. Maybe more than that. I think 4 messages. And I have a message to other people. If he does not claim the mystery box, I will redraw a name. Okay. But I want to give him first chance because he earned the entries. If he doesn't get a hold of me, then I will move on and give it to somebody else. All right. So it's set in my house. It needs to be mailed. Okay. So that's where we're at with the mystery box. So don't give up on that. But right now, Jeremy Daniels is the winner of the mystery box. If you see him in any of the comments on any other shows, please let him know. Why does Jeff's picture look like he just stole or sold someone a used car and it broke down in a parking lot? Probably because that's what Jeff would do. Jeff tell you it's got a 50-50 warranty. 50 feet or 50 seconds. Crazy ass. All right. Anyway, I was going to say, time for football. Okay. The Buffalo Bills lost last night in a weird game to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos should have lost the game. They didn't win it. The Bills lost it. Okay. Too many men on the field. The Denver kicker missed the field goal. The game should have been over. They gave it back to him over 12 men on the field. Before that, there was a penalty, pass interference. Not really sure it was. He was looking back for the ball. Anyway, Buffalo's lost. Today, they fired their general manager. And that's sending a message, I believe, that it's going to be other people getting fired as well. All right. So the Buffalo Bills, and can we stop saying that they're, an absolute great team? Can we stop right now, because they're having problems? Okay. And I'm gonna pull up some standings here. All right. AFC East standings. And if you're commenting, guys, I'm by myself. I can't see anything. I got to search the screen up. Okay. All right. AFC East, you got the Dolphins that are 6-3. Bills are 5-5. They're at 500. Come out of the gate strong, and now they're 5-5. The Jets are 4-5, and the Patriots are 2-8. They've lost last three games. AFC West, the Chiefs are 7-2, coming off a bye week. They will play next week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Raiders are 5-5. Since they fired their head coach, they've been on a 2-game win streak. Now fired their head coach, offensive coordinator, and their general manager, I believe. They're on a roll. Let's see how long this goes. The Chargers are 4-5. The Broncos are now 4-5. Okay. They're no longer terrible. They're just bad. AFC North, yes. Ravens are 7-3. They lost. Steelers 6-3. They're winners of the last two. Browns are 6-3. They're winners of the last two. The Bengals, who are moving up the ladder quickly, they lost. They're now 5-4. AFC South, you got the Jaguars 6-3, Texans 5-4, Colts 5-4, the Titans 3-6. They lost 2 games in a row. All right, Jaguars are 6-3. They got pounded. They got beat up bad by the 49ers. We'll jump over here to the NFC side. NFC East, the Eagles are 8-1. They got a showdown with 7-2 Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football at Arrowhead Stadium this coming week. Okay, this coming Monday. Cowboys are climbing the ladder. They're 6-3. The Washington Redskins are 4-6. The Giants are 2-8. NFC West, the 49ers are 6-3. The Seahawks are 6-3. There's a tie right there. Both of them have won they're both on a 1-game winning streak. Rams are 3-6. They're on a 3-game losing streak. The Cardinals are 2-8. They've won 1. Murray came back. I'm not a fan of him. I don't think he's going to do much anyway. NFC North. The Lions are 7-2. The Vikings are 6-4. The Packers are 3-6. The Bears are 3-7. And the NFC South is the weirdest division to me in football. The Saints are 5-5. Buccaneers are 4-5. Falcons are 4-6. And the Panthers are 1-8. All right. Panthers are 1-8. Woo! The wife. Yeah, she loves her Packers, 3-6. But they're third in their division and looking not good. The Vikings are 1-5, and the Lions are 2-game winning streak. Okay, of those games, so your powerhouse teams, some of them lost. A couple of them got back on the winning track. So of these here, and we're going to go over to the AFC. Let's do the AFC first. The playoff teams, right at if the games started right now, your playoffs would be as follows. You would have the Dolphins in. You'd have the Chiefs in. The Ravens in. The Jaguars in. Those are the leaders of their division. You'd also have the Texans, the Steelers, and the Bills are lurking. No, excuse me. I was wrong. You'd have your four leaders, your division leaders are Dolphins, Chiefs, Ravens, Jaguars. Those are your four leaders. Then you would have Steelers, Browns, Texans. That'd be your 7 AFC playoff teams. Of those, right now, that's who would go. Hey, Vector Shark, appreciate it. New guy tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. We're in the football segment of our show. Hang around, talk about what we want to. Happy belated Veterans Day, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. To you and happy Marine Corps birthday to those who celebrated on Friday. Marine Corps birthday, or the 10th, excuse me. Marine Corps birthday. Appreciate that, dude. Okay. So that being said, guys, right now, the number 1 seed is Kansas City until they're knocked out of it. That's who. Right now, everything will go through Arrowhead again. Okay. If it started right now, Kansas City would have a bye. Dolphins would probably be the number 3 seed. Ravens would be number 2. So yeah, the Texans would take on the Ravens. Jaguars would take on the Browns, and the Steelers would take on the Dolphins. That's an incredible piece of incredibleness. Incredible piece of incredibleness. All right, now let's go over the NFC. NFC side right now, the Eagles will be the number 1 team in NFC, the number 1 team altogether because they got 1 loss. Okay, so you got those guys. Then they're going right now they win their division, and then San Francisco is winning their division. The Lions are 7-2, they're head of their division, and the Saints are winning their division at 5-5. Those are your 4, teams. The Eagles will have a bye, and so the Seahawks will make it in. The Dallas Cowboys would be in. The Vikings would be in, and probably. Wow, it's hard to get another playoff team out of this division because you need 7, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you got the Saints, the Vikings, Lions, Seahawks, 49ers, and Eagles. The Eagles will run over any of them except maybe the 49ers because the 49ers will set up to beat the Eagles. That's the only reason why they went and got what they got. They battled them, and they was going to give them. They was giving them a good game last year with just 1 quarterback, with a bad quarterback. So that's a showdown going to happen right there. The 49ers and the Eagles is going to be a showdown. That's going to happen. It's coming. The Lions, I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I think they can make a run. They're 7-2 right now. They've won the last 2. The Eagles have won the last 5. They lost their starting quarterback. Brought in Dobbs. They're playing their asses off. All right, let me bring in my good buddy here from BV Nation. He needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized world. Guys, welcome my friend and soon to be yours, Mr. J-Dub.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, friend? Hey, I appreciate you jumping on real quick.
Absolutely.
We're talking a little bit of football.
Okay.
I know you are a football fan. just like I am. I'll go back up here. You got kind of some stake in this division, the NFC division. Okay, your beloved Seahawks right now are 6-3.
Tied for first in the West.
Yeah, tied for first. Although I think the 49ers might have a tiebreaker over them right now if it started. I have to look it up. They got, identical things all across there. You know, both got one loss at home, both got two losses away. You know, they're real good. I don't know if you caught me. I named off the 7 teams that I believe are going to the playoffs right now in there. What say you? You think the Seahawks would right now, according to our figures, they'd probably play the Lions or the Saints. No, they'll stomp the Saints to the ground, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Saints are 5-5.
Seattle would take New Orleans out, no problems this year.
Okay, build your scenario. What would you like to see happen? Or what do you think is going to happen in
what do I see right now?
Yeah, right now. Playoff start right now.
I would currently I would go on the NFC side. I would go Philly, Detroit,
right,
San Fran, and Dallas.
Well, yeah,
or excuse me, no, can't do that. Who's on top of the NFC South right now? Is it?
Let me look.
Tampa Bay?
No, it's the Titans at 5-5.
For the NFC South?
Yeah, NFC South. The Titans are 5-5. The Buccaneers
That's
are
AFC.
4-5. That's NFC. Yeah, NFC.
When did Tennessee become an NFC team?
I didn't say. I said the Saints. New Orleans Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're 5-5. Buccaneers are 4-5. Falcons are 4-6. Panthers won it. Panthers to me have been eliminated from the playoffs.
Panthers they're done. Their goose is cooked for the year.
And if the Falcons lose,
no way.
No, you can call it. You can call that right now. The Falcons, they lose one more. I'm gonna tell you, they're done too. Okay,
right.
But anyway,
so my guess would probably be New Orleans coming out of the NFC South, so they would go in as the number 4 seed.
Yes,
3 wild cards going into wild card weekend. You're looking at Dallas as a number 5 seed. You're going to have Seattle right behind them at number 6, and then
Saints.
And then
Saints
what?
are 7. Right now it'd be Saints. They're 7.
How would they be?
No.
They
won.
They're on top of their division.
Yeah, they're leading their division. They can't be. Yeah.
Be.
Let me go back here. Look, you got Vikings is a wild card. Seahawks is a wild card. Dallas is a wild card.
Yeah, with the condition of Minnesota right now,
they've won 5 straight.
Minnesota?
Yeah, they won 5 straight.
Wow.
Well, Kirk Cousins was on a roll before they went down, and this new guy they got coming, he done already popped up 2 games. He's the greatest thing since Purdy, they're saying now.
He'll come back about down. That.
Yeah,
we'll see about that.
Yeah, I agree.
Time will tell.
Yeah,
but yeah, if that's the case, then I've been under a rock missing out on Minnesota. Then,
they've won. They've won 5 games. Let me see if I can bring them up for you here.
Yeah,
they're shockingly. You figure there's no way.
My screen here. Okay.
See, they won 5.
Yeah,
5.
They're 6-4 right now. Wow. Okay. Yep.
And then
Philly at the top.
Uh-huh.
With Detroit right behind them. And yeah,
Is it just me?
San Fran will be the number 3 seed.
Yeah. Is it just me or has NFC South always just been wow?
For the last few years, it's been, okay.
This is the same division. This is the same division who sent a losing record team to the playoffs.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you know what, though? We can honestly say the same thing about the NFC East for quite a while there, too.
Oh.
Because, even the NFC, NFC really hasn't had that really strong of a showing until the last few years.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, didn't the Giants the year they won the Super Bowl? Didn't the Giants the year won the Super Bowl?
They were a wild card team
with a losing record. Yeah, I think they
They
last
barely
wild card
got in.
Yeah.
They barely got into the playoffs, and they were a wild card team, and
and
took
they
it all the
won
way to
that.
the house and freaking sent freaking
Patriots.
Tom Brady home packing.
Yeah, they did. All right, let's go over here to the build your scenario of the AFC side. All right.
Let's see. Okay, so we
there's your
got
leaders
Chiefs. Obviously, I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yeah. You're
Freaking as your number one seed again.
Yeah,
Taking
as of
them
right now, they are. As of right now, they are.
Well, I'm saying they're going to hang on to it. I don't think there's anybody in the AFC right now that can actually,
No.
with the exception of maybe Baltimore,
Yeah,
that
maybe.
could actually hold a candle to Kansas City right now.
Especially Chiefs defense. My goodness.
Yep, exactly. So here's how I'm going to call it for the seeding. I'm going to call Kansas City going to be your number one seed, followed by Baltimore with the number 2.
Right.
Miami's gonna take off with the AFC East if they already haven't had already, and I'm gonna call and Jacksonville rounding out for your number 4, for your division. Whoever's coming out for your top on the divisions.
All right.
Your wild card guys, I'm gonna go with probably Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and you know what? I'm going to have to, right where your mouse is just at. I'm going to call them as my dark horse wildcard team. I'm not picking them to go deep. I'm just picking them to make it in.
Right. According to ESPN,
you're
spot on. Right. According to ESPN, you right now are spot on. If the playoffs start today. Yeah. Everybody's got Texans as number 7 seed. Okay. They got Buffalo out. Nobody's got any confidence right now. And by the way, they fired their general manager, their offensive coordinator.
Their offensive coordinator today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
After last night, I don't blame them.
You know what? There'll be some more go to watch.
Right.
And then they got Bengals out. They don't have.
If they can't win their division with how tight that is, and the other divisions are, they're not.
No. And
Joe
AFC
Burrow's
West
not making a run at another one. Sorry, guys.
No, I don't think so either. And AFC West, Chiefs are so far ahead. There's no wild card team coming out of there because they're going to beat each other up.
Yep.
So, according to ESPN, you are spot on accurate with your AFC picks.
Hey, I am, and looked at today. I've been looking at a lot of college ball today over the last couple of days. I've been looking at a lot of college football because right now. Yeah, the top 10. Oh my God!
Well,
top 10 in college football is freaking insane right now.
Well, let's pause that. Normally, Devil Dog handles that. He's not here. If you want to go ahead and do a college segment, go ahead.
Oh, dude! Hey, it. Which, by the way, I have to look right quick and see because the new college football
AP
playoff standings are supposed to be out.
Oh, that's right.
Matter of fact, they're supposed to show up this evening sometime. So I'm actually trying to
7:30
see if those are posted because they're supposed to post at I think it was like 9 Eastern.
Oh,
so
that'd be 8. Not yet then. That'd be 8 here. We're at 7:30. Of course, the college they bounce to their own.
Right.
The NCAA bounces to their own little tune.
Oh my God! But I tell you what, though, with the way a lot of this, the AP poll right now as it stands. So you got Georgia at number 1, Michigan number 2, Ohio State at number 3. Rounding out, Florida State is still holding number 4. Washington is still at number 5. Oregon still at number 6. Texas, Alabama, and Louisville are your, go down to 9 for your 9-1 teams. And then Oregon State squeaking in at the number 10 spot. They moved up 2 spots this week after crushing Stanford this last weekend, 62-17.
Now, where you're at, how far are you away from Oregon State?
About an hour and a half and about 2 hours to Eugene.
You're really not that far then.
No. They're just straight shot down I-5 for the both of them. So It's funny because we're looking at the potential, depending on how I know I'm a big Pac-12 guy, as anybody that follows our stuff knows, that being out here in the Pacific Northwest is a huge thing. Pac-12 is going to be a mess over the next 2 weeks because here's the thing. Oregon State hosts Washington this weekend at Reser. So that's going to have some significant implications right there. Not just for the standings, but, severe college playoff deals right there. So they have that, and then they have to turn around, and then Washington has to turn around and play Washington State here for the Apple Cup here the following week. Now, a lot of people are like, Washington State, whatever. Yeah, Washington State, they've been kind of playing spoiler this year. They really have. And then Oregon, they have Arizona State, which, they're not that good. They're a 3-7 team right now, but they can still – they've taken down some good, a couple good teams this year. So Oregon better not go to sleep on those guys. Then they got to turn around and play Oregon State. Fortunately for Oregon, they're hosting that one at Autzen. So, there's your three top teams that are in the Pac-12 right now. They're not just jockeying for, a chance to play in the Pac-12 title game. They're also looking at, getting into the college playoff. They really are, because even though it's highly unlikely now, as an example, throwing it out there, Vegas has it, or ESPN has, like, as an example, OSU for winning it all at a plus 25,000. Those are the betting odds right now.
Damn.
So, or excuse me, 18,000. My bad. Plus 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Still freaking through the roof right now. But you have to consider Oregon State's a top 8-2 team. Washington is undefeated at 10-0. Oregon's at 9-1. If Oregon State wins out, that puts Washington at 10-1. What potentially could be 11-1. Oregon will be at, I'm gonna say, respectively 10-2. And then Oregon State will then be at 10-2. So you're going to have a Pac-12 title game by virtue of defeat over Oregon State versus Washington. And when you have Texas, Alabama, and Louisville all at 9-1, and here's the thing. Alabama has Georgia yet in the SEC championship game.
Okay.
And Georgia's undefeated. With the way Georgia's looking again, Nick Saban, bro. Yeah, ain't no roll tide this year in the college playoff. I'm sorry.
How many bowls?
Georgia over that one.
How many bowls they having this year?
How many bowls are they having this year?
Yeah, because then 1 year they had like a whole bunch of them, and they got meaningless to me. I mean, you got like 10, 15 bowl games.
Oh, my God.
There's so damn many of them. That
I was going to say, there's so many of them.
They lose their teeth. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I won the Outback Douche-Noz Bowl. Oh, really? Yeah. Great for you. Great for you.
Right?
The Kotex 500.
But if the current top 6 went out, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, good.
So that's what we'll be looking at for a college playoff. You're going to have SEC. You're going to have the Big Ten. 2 teams from the Pac-12. You're going to have 2 teams from the Big Ten. The ACC and the SEC all represented. So you're going to have what? 3-year Big Power 5 conference, or hang on, SEC, Pac-12, Big Ten, ACC. So you're going to have 4 of your Power 5 conferences represented in this, which is actually good. Which is actually a lot better than what we've had in the past couple of years that they've done this playoff. And next year they do the expansion where they're moving to 12 teams for the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but with the way things are looking right now, it could be interesting. It really could. And you know what? Who does Texas have? Let me take a look at who all because everyone's.
Isn't Texas part of, or did they move from the Big 12 or whatever that called?
They're in the Big 12 right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So they have. So Texas has Iowa State this week.
Okay.
At Iowa State, and then they host Texas Tech. So My guess is Texas wins out. So they finish their season at 11-1.
All right.
Alabama, yeah, they still have the Iron Bowl on Thanksgiving weekend. And then after that, yeah, it's already looking like it's going to be the SEC title game with Bama and Georgia. So my guess is Bama wins the Iron Bowl against Auburn, and they lose to Georgia, which will then put Alabama also at 10-2. So far that's what we got right now. Louisville's got Miami at Miami. I'm guessing they win that one, and then they host Kentucky the following weekend for Thanksgiving weekend. So that also will put Louisville at 10-2.
Right.
Now here's where it gets interesting. Now this is where it goes back to the whole Pac-12 mix. So Oregon State the next 2 weeks. This is going to be their true test. They host Washington this weekend and play at Oregon the following weekend. If they win out, they then play. That will then put them at 10-2 as well, just the same as the teams up above them, such as Texas, Alabama, and Louisville. And then they still have the Pac-12 title game to play, which most likely would be against Washington again. If they were to beat Washington a second time, you can't tell me that doesn't put them into the scenario.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, because Washington's, even if they lose this weekend and beat Washington State, they're not going to drop that far. They're not going to drop out of the top 10, especially if they lose to the currently number 10 and they're sitting number 5.
Well, look, real quick, tell me where my beloved Tigers are sitting. The Mizzou Tigers.
Mizzou, you guys are actually sitting right behind Oregon State at 8-2 at number 11 in this week's AP poll. And you guys for Mizzou, you guys, which by the way, congrats on the stomping Tennessee 36-7. That was cool to see. You guys got Florida this weekend.
Yeah, that'll be a little different.
Yeah, you guys got Florida this weekend.
I don't think we match up with Florida very well. Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that one goes. And then you guys host freaking Arkansas, which, that one, you guys lose that one, I'll be surprised. So I'm picking you guys. I'm picking you guys right now with what you got, probably finishing out 10-2.
That's kind of where the people had us at. Somebody had us at 11-1, and I didn't see 11-1. To be honest with you, I thought we would have 3 losses. So 11-2 would be, 10-2 would be great.
Yeah, yes, it would. So, but yeah, that gives you guys, and you guys jumped up 5 spots from last week too.
Yeah,
where you guys
we were on there. Then we lost. I remember who beat us. Knocked us in a little bit. Then we started winning, coming back up again there. But yeah, well, all right. So when you sit down during these holiday seasons, okay, start with NFL.
Okay,
Turkey Day and Christmas. What games is J-Dub going to be watching?
Oh, let me take a look at what's playing those days.
Yeah, that's a good idea because I'm not sure on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not a flex. I know right now it's the only game after week 10 that is not a flex game.
Oh, I already know which game I'm watching.
All right,
the one that will definitely be on is that 49ers Seahawks game. That's going to be a big NFC West game right there. And that's a 5:20, well, our time, 5:20 West Coast on NBC. And then, it's a big division day that day because you got 49ers and Seahawks. You got Packers and Lions. Which, by the way, it packs at Lions. So San Fran at Seattle, Green Bay at Detroit, and then Washington at Dallas. You ask me, the best one of those 3 games is going to be that Seattle-San Fran game.
It is. It is. Only
Because I
I don't
suspect
think
Dallas is just going to knock the bejeebus out of Washington.
I don't know if they're
And
going to knock
Detroit's
the
probably
bejeebus out of
going to
them.
do the same thing to Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know how bad the Redskins are going to lose. I predict them to lose that game because they're tricky right now. I mean, one game they look like they're about to win the division. Next game you're like, who are these people? Okay, so they're just starting to find their way. But yeah, I want if I had my personal opinion in it, I'd want Dallas to lose because I don't like Dallas at all. If they lost every game, it wouldn't piss me off. But I want Seahawks to beat the 49ers. Okay.
So do I.
Because when they collide with the Eagles, okay, and the Eagles will probably drop one or two. They get there. That's going to be a game. I want to see the 49ers beat the Eagles, but I don't want them to see them get too far of a lead. You know what I'm saying? So I hope the Seahawks beat them. Will they? Probably. Don't know. Seahawks, man. Look, I read a deal the other day where somebody said that they ranked the Seahawks as wide receivers as the 5th wide receiver base in the NFL. Okay,
I'd buy that.
I would too. I absolutely would. Because if you think Metcalf ain't the top 3 of anybody's list, somebody is smoking something. Okay.
Well, you got
All
Metcalf, you got Tyler Lockett, you got
still there, Old Man River.
JSM. You know, you got that rookie freaking out of Ohio State, out of the Ohio State. I gotta say it right, or else I'm gonna get my head freaking bashed in for it.
The Ohio State,
Bobo, Jake Bobo. That man has won the hearts and minds of folks up here in the PNW, dude.
Is that outstanding running back y'all got?
No, that would be Kenneth Walker III.
He can catch too.
He can catch
too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He can catch too. I think
Bobo, man, that kid, he came in undrafted, unsigned. He was a rookie this year.
Right.
And walked in training camp and fought and scraped and everything else all the way through the preseason. And he wound up getting the last slot on the team. And the dude has paid off dividends so far.
Oh, absolutely. He has. He has absolutely. I think Seattle's only bugaboo, as far as I'm concerned, is their
Geno
defense.
Smith.
Well, he's second. That defense right now needs to tighten up a little bit more. I think injuries have something to do with it, and they're getting their scheme back. Geno,
the defense is a hell of a lot better than what it was last year.
Yeah,
last year it was like Seattle's defense was a laughing stock in the league. They really were. It was like, okay, hey, run it again.
Yeah,
oh, by the way, hey, guess what? Run it again.
And guess what we're going to do here in a minute? Run it again.
Run it again.
Keep running the damn ball. Yeah,
because they couldn't stop it. They could not stop the run for anybody.
Nope, they couldn't. And I think that they're starting to prove, like you said, from last year. But against the 49ers, they got to bring it. Okay, they got to bring it because the 49ers are coming. All right. Okay, your Christmas games. Your Christmas game.
Christmas Day, you have Raiders at the Chiefs.
Okay.
You have the Giants at the Eagles. And then you have Baltimore at San Fran.
Ooh.
So the 49ers got 2 holiday games this year.
Oh, let's talk about that game right there. Okay.
That one.
I'm picking that one. I'm picking that one as the best game. Hey, listen, you're talking to a huge Chiefs fan here, but I'm telling you, Chiefs and Raiders, it's lost its allure. But this game right here, if Lamar can stay healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Until they get there, this is going to be the game.
That's going to be a brutal one right there.
Both
of those defenses, that's going to be brutal. And that's hard-nosed football on both sides.
And they're running.
Both teams, dude.
They got 9 running. Baltimore's got like 9 running backs. Okay? They all run.
And their defenses are built for it, too. Old CMC is not going to have an easy day that day.
No, but I bet the cream is going to rise to the top. Your playmakers are going to show up in that game. I wouldn't be shocked that game was 17-10, and I wouldn't be shocked it was 35-32. Okay?
Right.
Man, I'm gonna go out on limb right now and say this. If I think the 49ers are going to win that game.
You think so?
I do, because of the Baltimore, when I watched them play a team with a defense and the 49ers happened to have a good one, they lost. He was pressing too hard and he cost them.
But I'm going to go Baltimore on this one.
All right.
I'm going to call Baltimore on this one.
Okay.
and they're going to win it with the defense. That's
Yeah,
what
well-
it's. I'm going to call this one to be a low scoring game.
Okay.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those. That's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to boil down to whose defense shows up to play harder that day. Who's going to want it more?
I'll agree 100%. However this comes out, either one, whichever team we pick wins, it's because of the damn defense. Okay.
Yep.
And, hey, this is going to be that's a Christmas.
It's going to be a hell of a game to watch. That's going to be the one to watch.
That's a month and
And
a half
that
away.
is Christmas Day. That's on ABC and ESPN Plus, 5:15 Pacific. So that would be 8:15 out on the East Coast.
Okay, so we got Chiefs and Raiders. Of course, I'm picking Kansas City.
Right.
Who else was there?
Giants at Philly.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
New York
gonna
at-
beat down.
yeah, Philly's going to win that one.
If you don't pick the Eagles, just get off this channel. I mean,
You ain't
that's-
lying, brother.
Yeah, that ain't even going to be close. I don't even want to watch that game because it's going to be some one-sided. You know, that's
Right. Well,
Eagles.
Raiders and Chiefs. That's going to be on CBS. That's the early game,
Yeah,
and that one's at KC too, by the way.
yeah.
So then the other one's at Philly. Oh my God, they're playing at Philly. Sweet.
Yeah.
If you're a Giants fan,
Sorry,
just start praying.
sorry. Hey, you
Better
better.
hope for a
You're going to take
Christmas
some
miracle.
divine intervention. Yes, yes.
So that one's on Fox. And
If
yeah,
you're an Eagles
again,
fan, there you go, right there.
yeah,
Good
we're
job,
just going to
guys.
give it to you now.
Yep, good job. Yeah.
Give you
Yeah.
the W now.
Well, 49ers is definitely
But that one, oh,
the best game of the. Is that a late game? That's a late game.
yeah,
right?
that's the late game.
Oh man. Oh, man.
That's why I said
Okay.
that's the one. So for you, it's going to be like 7:15.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's after dinner. That's the one where you're fat and full,
Yeah.
and everything else. Or you're sitting back having your sweet tea.
Uh-huh.
Your warm sweet tea because it is Christmas. You know, hey, God,
Yes.
be in the
Mine
spirit
might-
by God.
Mine might have a little something in it. I'm just saying.
Hey, you do you, boo. You do you.
Yeah. So best package of games, Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Best package of games?
Yeah, I'm going Christmas.
Oh. With the way it's looking right now, I mean, Christmas looks really good.
That late game's gonna be.
But I tell you what, Thanksgiving's no joke either.
No. By
But
Christmas game.
honestly, I think as far as division games, I think Thanksgiving is going to have the better quality division games.
Okay.
But as
okay.
far as the best game out of all of them, that's going to be Christmas. That's going to be Christmas Day.
And it might have some playoff implications.
I
on
guarantee
AFC
it will.
And the NFC.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you it will.
Let me
With how
go back
tight,
here a minute. Let me
you
go back
know,
here.
with how
me go
tight,
back
you
here a
know,
second.
those divisions
now-
are right now.
Yeah. Right now, there's where we're at. Baltimore, right now, 7-3,
Yeah.
and they're all gonna play each other in this division again.
Yep.
If they play 3 of them, I think Baltimore. Or if they play 6 more, Baltimore will take 4 of them. That'll put them 11 there, and then whatever they can pick up. Baltimore could probably go in at about 12 or 13 wins. Okay, and then San Fran, your Seahawks will be about the only in their division that can throw a wrench in their system.
Yep.
Cardinals ain't beating them. The Rams are like, what the hell's going on here? You know, it's a
Okay, so
49ers
let's
play.
take a look at these schedules right quick. So let's take a look at Baltimore right now. Baltimore this week, you know, going up, you know, who they have left. So they have Cincinnati. They're playing, they host Cincinnati this weekend.
Okay.
Then they turn around on Thanksgiving weekend. They're at the Chargers. Then they host the Rams, play at Jacksonville. Then, of course, have the 49ers game on Christmas Day.
All right.
And then they host Miami, and then they host Pittsburgh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Of the games they have left, 4 of them are division games. are games within their division.
All right, now check out the 49ers and see what you got.
Okay, so now we're going to go and take a look at San Fran. So of the games they got left, so I'm going to, before I go over to San Fran, I'm going to make my predictions right now. They beat Cincy, so that puts them at what, 8-3. They take down the Chargers, that puts them at 9-3. They're going to beat the Rams, so now we're at 10-3. You know what? I'm going to give Jacksonville that one because they're playing at Jacksonville.
Okay, and that's Baltimore,
just
right?
as a rando. Just as a rando.
Okay. All right.
So that'll put them at what? 9-4 so
Right.
far. 9-4.
Right. Okay.
And then they have then they host San Fran. Hang on. 8, 9, 10. Excuse me, 10-4. That puts them at 10-4. They host San Fran. They beat San Fran. So that puts them at 11-4.
San Fran. Okay.
11, 4.
I disagree with that one. Go ahead.
They beat Miami. And they lose to Pittsburgh. So that puts them, 14-3? No,
Right.
15-3. 15-3.
No. Yeah, 15 by you, 14 by me, 15 by you.
Okay. All right. So that still would put them sitting number 2 seed, at least by our predictions so far.
Right.
Going into the playoffs. Now let's take a look at San Fran. So 49ers, they have got Tampa Bay this weekend. That's going to be a win. They have Philly the following weekend.
Ooh. Not saying Philly's world beer. They could be had, but they're tough.
I'm going to call Philly on that one.
I am. Yeah.
I'm going to call Philly on that one. So we go from 7-3, 7-4. They're going to go 8-4 because they have Arizona the following week after Philly. So yeah, that's what, 7, 8. So they're going to be 8-5. Go 9-5 against Washington. And then their last game. Oh, wait, what? Then they have the Rams. So they're going to win that one. So that puts them at what? 6, hang on. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that puts them at 10-5 at that point, and then I think they go 11-6 because they split the series with Seattle.
Okay.
That's my prediction. They split it with Seattle.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Because division games are hard no matter what team you are. All division games are hard because you play them twice.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So when it comes down to, both of us are right. This is going to be playoff contention, Christmas time, against the Ravens and 49ers. Yep.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, let's talk about the Buffalo Bills for a second. Okay. Not like there's much to talk about with these idiots, but let's talk about the Buffalo Bills for a second. Are you or are you not tired of everyone shoving how great a team this is down your throat? Okay. What have they really showed you guys? They're 5-5 right now. They are right now, according to record, they're a mediocre team.
500 team.
They got one weapon, and he's good, but he wants out of there because he ain't getting the ball enough. Okay.
Mr.
There's
Diggs.
a lot of behind the scenes crap going on. The offensive coordinator's already out. And I'm looking at this head coach being on the hot seat. So my question to you is this. Which coach is on the hot seat more? Buffalo's coach or the Chargers coach?
Ooh.
Oh, and you could debate Bill Belichick in there too, if you want.
I mean, Belichick is on there, but Belichick, he's
like
a victim of his own success.
Yeah.
We'll call it that, because he's had so much success with the Tom Brady era and everything else. Mac Jones, he's not Tom. I'm sorry. He is not Tom, and he does not have the supporting cast that he once had.
Not even close.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near. No. So, and they're doing and Mac Jones is doing the best that he can. He's not that bad of a quarterback, but he's not that good either.
I think they're giving up on
but
it
as
too
far
much.
as coaches in the hot seat between Buffalo or the Chargers,
Chargers and Buffalo. Because I think I think the Chargers
have to say Buffalo.
Okay.
I honestly would, because I see more talent around with Josh Allen, and I'm not discrediting Justin Herbert at all. Justin Herbert he's a premier quarterback in the league at this point in time right now. He's not he's not freaking Jalen Hurts or, freaking Lamar Jackson or Pat Mahomes or any of those guys yet.
Well, see, that's where I'm going with this with you. I don't think he's far from him.
But Allen's been in the league long enough. He has had time to mature enough. And that organization has had plenty of time to put top-tier talent around Josh Allen.
Right.
And
right. Injuries
with what they have plagued done.
Injuries have plagued them because they got two.
Yeah, but how long can you ride that train, though?
Well,
before something's got to change, man. Because if you're constantly dealing with injuries, that doesn't tell me that it's just a coaching situation. It comes down to a trainer situation as well, because those are the guys that are taking actually physical care of the players.
And I believe it comes down to a general manager problem as well. We keep picking these guys and not doing his research on them, because Keenan Allen, we can argue all that. Keenan Allen is an outstanding receiver when he's healthy. Yeah. Mike Williams is a great receiver when he's healthy.
Yep.
So I think
Stephon Diggs,
you think
outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Buffalo because it boils down, it all comes down to head coach, because the coach is responsible for making that stuff happen.
Yeah. 12 men on the field. I don't know if you watched the game last night. 12 men on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. That's one.
Coming down to the last play. It was like, are you serious right now?
I know people are already complaining about the referee. Well, the referee, that wasn't pass interference. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But he missed.
There was he didn't even touch him, man.
No, he didn't. And he looked back. That's the rule. Look back. But they missed the field goal there. Okay. They had him beat.
After the contact was made, he looked back. And
they had him beat. And he had 12 men. The simplest effing thing. 11 on 11. Football's been like that since I've been playing. 11 on 11.
Yeah.
Not 12 on 11. Okay. That comes down to coaching. Period in the story.
It comes down to coaching, and it comes down to discipline. Is what it boils down to.
Well, let me make my case for San Diego being gone. Okay.
Okay.
Since he's
Los
been
Angeles, excuse us.
I'm sorry. Well, it don't matter.
Sorry, because things are so much better in LA.
Yeah. If you remember when this coach came in there, he said, we're going for it on 4th and 2 all the time, or 4th down all the time. Well, how'd that experiment work? Okay. Yeah. They've had one playoff trip. Okay. I know guys that have less quarterbacks than one he's got making it in there. Okay. He gets in there. They had the lead. They had Jacksonville beat. They surrendered. They did what the Chargers do. Okay. All the time. They lost. They had a chance to put the Raiders away. That game was messed up. They got in there. They squeaked in there. I don't think he's understanding defense. He's a defensive mind coach. He built a team to beat Kansas. Each one of those in division in the AFC West spent $500 million to beat Kansas City.
Yep.
And none of them, none of them did
They've
it.
gotten worse.
They've gotten worse.
A lot of time. Take a look
And they
at
now they got a
Denver.
big salary cap. They got a big salary cap hit and nothing to show for it. Okay.
Take a look
Now
at
that's not all his
Denver
coach.
as a
That's not all the coach's
example.
fault.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not all the coach's fault, but coach has a bite of that apple too. So I think he has definitely got to go. If he doesn't, I'll be shocked. Bill Belichick, I don't think Bill Belichick is going anywhere, and I tell you why. The man gave you 6 Super Bowl titles. Okay. I think he could pick if he wants to quit or not. I think the choice is his.
I
Do
think
he's lost
Belichick's
his
only
team?
going to be around
Yeah.
for a couple more years before he hangs it up, before
Yeah,
he puts the hoodie away.
Yeah, he that's right. I think he's lost his team and he's lost his touch. Today's men, and I'm sorry to say that. Well, actually, I ain't sorry to say it. I'm going to say it anyway. Today's men are cotton candy pudding soft. Okay. Look at Washington. Eric Bieniemy, whenever Washington was yelling at him, they were snitching behind his back. He's yelling at us because you suck.
Yeah, right?
You're terrible.
People talk about, with coaches and everything else with the jobs that they've done with their teams.
Mhm.
Take a look at Detroit as a prime example. The turnaround that coach has had up there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
he is, and he was nowhere any sorts of kind to his players.
No.
You
And
got to tell them you're going to play and you're going to shape up or you're gone.
Yeah, and he ain't afraid to trade. Listen, he traded his premier tight end, T.J. Hawkinson, and they got better.
Yep.
So, if you don't like Metallica, you don't want to play in Detroit. I'm just going to tell you that. Right now. You're going to hear some Metallica, and you're going to play some stinking football, and you might get gum thrown at you. That's nasty, by the way, throwing gum at people like that.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
If you're only getting gum thrown at you, you're not having that bad of a day. I'm just saying, especially by the coach.
And look at Jared Goff. Really, this guy, he just continues to win.
And you know what? Compared to what he was going through, I think Detroit was low key a great fit for him.
Absolutely.
Compared to what he was doing with the Rams,
right?
From his days when they were in St. Louis to when they moved to LA,
right?
And dealing with everything with all that. Yeah, I think going back to the Midwest was a good thing for him,
Yep.
and he has done nothing but flourish since he's been in Detroit.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it's 8:03. Appreciate y'all hanging around watching the show, football segment. Appreciate my friend, good buddy of mine, the owner proprietor of BV Nation, coming on here and helping me talk about some football with y'all. It's better when you got 2 people talking about it than you got one idiot over talking about football. It's much better,
right?
Yeah. Before you give me your closing announcement, how's your fantasy football team doing?
You know what? Let me bring that up right quick.
Right.
I did wind up winning this week.
Nice.
So I pulled out the W. I'm actually sitting kind of on the cusp right now in my league. So waiting for it to populate. There we go. I'm sitting in 7th in a league of a league at 12 right now. So, but I'm sitting 5-5. There's 2 of us I'm running a 500 team right now. But yeah, it's still anybody's game for getting into the playoffs right now. So, but yeah, not doing too bad. So this week, let me go into it. So I have for my starting lineup, I have some of these guys, don't laugh. I had Jordan Love for my starting quarterback.
Right.
JSN from Seattle, he was my wideout 1. I had Shakir from Buffalo. He didn't do worth a shit. McCaffrey from San Fran for my RB1. Kenneth Walker III as my RB2. Those guys were phenomenal. And Noah Fant, also tight end from Seattle. And Brandon Cooks, a guy that has been spent practically all year on injured reserve, come back finally. Took him a couple of weeks. He had a slow start, so I was just like, you know what? I had my guys. I had freaking Paku Nakua from the Rams. The rookie, the standout rookie receiver. from LA. I had him and Rice out of KC as my RB or as my wideout 1-2s usually, and those guys were both on a bye this last week. So I was like, you know what? I picked up Cooks as my flex. Boy, that was a good call. That was a good call picking him up because he was only projected to put out a little over 8 fantasy points. Dude put up almost 37 points.
Nice.
So
nice.
He went off.
You'll get your defense back too.
Yes.
This week.
You know what though? I made the right call though, picking up Indy. Up Indy's defense for the bye week because they were only projected to go 18 points. They gave me 31 fantasy points and their win over New England this week. 6 points allowed, 5 sacks, 2 interceptions. Get back here. Either way, they had a stellar week and we're putting the numbers up, man. So they did me good. Gave me the W this week. So
nice.
Take it and run with it. So and I got a hell of a matchup again this weekend. So
absolutely. All right, brother. If you'll give us a closing, please.
Just take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to be a decent human being. We're getting that time of year, man, where holidays are coming up. Guys are going to start beating themselves up and everything else. So just remember, don't be so hard on yourself. And please, please, please reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Call that good old number, those 3 digits of 988. You can text it as well if you're facing a mental health crisis. Reach out to a friend, family member. Like I said, call or text that 988 number. Get a hold of us. Either of us here on the show. I would much rather spend 3 hours listening to your story than spend 30 minutes at your eulogy. Just saying, that's the thing. So other than that, just be good, and we will talk to you guys more next time around. So, Richie?
I appreciate it, brother. You coming on and talking with us. I had down some people today. Guys, he said it, and I'll piggyback again. You are not worthless. You have value. Unless you're a child molester, then all bets are off, right? You're not worthless. You have value. Be kind to one another. It's the season, man. Be kind to one another. If you're a political guy, get caught up in your politics. If you're a comedy guy, get caught up in your comedy. Whatever it is you do, include a friend, have a drink, have a meal, whatever it takes, whatever makes you happy. All right. On behalf of BV Nation, who carries us, we appreciate him carrying us, J-Dub. On behalf of Commander, who's just left, had to go upstairs. I'm Richie, the Redneck Pimp, bad man of comedy, saying, Dona Dog Ahoy, Osta Usvi. Means until we meet again, good night, everybody. I'll see you a couple more Tuesdays. And then I'm off all month of December. Okay. We still have good contact on here. So enjoy yourselves. You guys, you earned it. Take care.